Welcome back on the final lap this afternoon on Rubbing Minds. Don't forget the conversation is still on Twitter as @YNigerTV, or you can hashtag Rubbing Minds. I have a two-time AMA Award winner, a Nollywood actress, Yoruba English. She got it on lockdown. You know her very well from some of the very popular movies, which has also given her some of the awards. She has been in the news for various things, some good, some not so good, but we got to keep on keeping on, and we're here to talk about what she's been up to and celebrate her so far. Doris Simeon, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
First time on Rubbing Minds?
Yes.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look well.
Thank
this
you.
hairstyle, I don't know, is it something that is raining now, or is it cornrow? Or
yeah, it's cornrow.
Okay, it's cornrow, so
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's cornrow.
Okay.
It's actually cornrow. Well, it's but we call it Ghana weaving in Nigeria.
Ghana.
You know.
Don't I leave that to the ladies. Good to see you. Good to have you.
Thank you.
It's been how many years now in Hollywood?
17.
Only.
Yeah, only 17.
Just 17.
Really?
Really?
Just.
You kicked off with Yoruba.
No, actually, I kicked off with Papa Jasco and Company.
Yes.
I did some few scenes with Papa Jasco as the secretary for a while, and then from there into Yoruba movie industry.
Well, what prompted that?
I was actually on the set of the Papa Jasco when I got my first Yoruba script and playing the lead role actually, and it was actually the director of the Papa Jasco then that dragged me into the Yoruba genre. Because when I wanted to go into the movie industry or the entertainment industry generally, I wanted to be behind the camera.
As a producer?
As a producer, or maybe a camera woman or something like that, and not so people can just know the name and not the face and all. Unfortunately,
well, that didn't work out well.
It didn't work out well. So I was dragged in front. I know you can't hide this face. You have to bring it in front of the camera. So it was late Yomi Ogumola, and he was more like my boss as well before he passed on.
What is with you and the set? I mean, we know you met your ex-husband on the set. And your life seems to, everything that has happened, both plus minus, has been revolving around the set. How much influence does your job have on your life?
Well, being an entertainer, it will definitely, influence in so many other things. You be it private. There's nothing that is private when it comes to an entertainer or a celebrity in Nigeria or all over the world. So I mostly don't let it affect me or affect my private life in any way. But if it does from the other party, oh well, I'm good.
And what's that one thing? What's that one thing that you thought you were strong enough to withhold or withstand, but it really got to you?
Did it really get to me?
Or it took you by surprise? You reacted differently to it?
I don't think I have in any way. Maybe the case of my son. Okay. And,
oh, that's David.
Divorce. Yeah.
He's going to be, I think, 9?
Yes.
April 4th?
4, yeah. Wow.
Me and him are... no, I'm April 2nd. So
okay. Oh, no wonder. So you keep tab on
we can keep tab on that. 9 years, he's which means you're preparing for some celebration now. He's with his father, I presume, in the U.S. How has that been for you, managing that relationship?
Well, he's the father of my son, no doubt, and I talk to my son. Maybe not the way I want to. A mother would not want a child to go off this thing, but I would say more than that.
You sure you don't want to say more than that? Is 2013 the divorce? You obviously, based on articles and what was in the news, you've moved past that, and good for you. Very good for you. It's you read the news, you know that being married in this industry is quite a task, and being able to pick yourself up and move on is even more difficult. Yeah. But you've been able to manage that. But how's your relationship been with, will I call it, an extended part of your family? Talking about Stella Damascus, how has that been with both of you now?
I do tell them it all depends on me if I want to talk about it, but I say to a lot of people and even to my family that, look, the Bible even says all things are passed away.
Yes.
So I will not depend or rely or keep agonizing on the past and not focus on my future, because I have a son to look after. And that is also looking up to me. So I won't want anything. I mean, the reason I'm
actually asking is a lot of people are your fans. They look up to you. A lot of people are going through what you've been through. And sometimes sharing these experiences could be an inspiration to someone watching. And you have managed it so well, so maturely. The media will be the media, you know, but somehow you've transcended and you've gone beyond that. So I just wanted to know how you've been able to cope with the fact that your son is not here. Your ex-husband is with a woman who is in the same industry, more or less like a colleague. And you have somehow got your stuff together. You've set up a foundation. You're doing great things. What has been that anchor that has kept you on the right path?
I would say maybe first my upbringing. And from a Christian home, you had to be prayerful and be strong. And being a woman.
Yeah. By default, women are just strong.
we are way stronger than the men when it comes to things like this. And I say to people out there that are going through same difficult times like this, don't dwell in your past. Don't dwell in your pain. Don't dwell in whatever it is that the mistake you have made behind. It's better, yeah, fine, cry. I say to people, cry. Bring it out. Let it just go.
Let it out.
Let it out. But don't dwell on it, because if you dwell on it, it kills faster than you trying to, you know. So it's better for you to just think about what is that thing that you did wrong, try to amend it, try to, you know, move on and think ahead, especially when children are involved. You need to make them see that you're strong for them and for other children out there and for other people that are going through that, so that they can learn from, you know, all those things that you've been going through, and then you just push it aside. It's not that it's easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy part that I want to hear. That is the part I want to hear.
No, it's not easy. I'm human, for heaven's sake. It's not easy. But that's why I said you cry. Let it out. But don't
And when did you stop crying?
Don't dwell. I would say, yeah, I cried for like, sometimes I still think about it and I cry only because of my son. I cry in my closet and all. I pray. And sometimes I just decide, rather than crying, let me just talk to God. Let me just
what does God say?
I'm not a prophet though. So let me just talk to God and say my mind. I'm sure He's listening and He's always there for me, because for me to wake up every morning then is keeping me for something. Because if I had been dead, then I'm done with whatever it is I'm on earth to come to.
Fantastic. So, now let's move forward. I do not know or not know whether there have been other people in the picture, in the scene. Obviously, you're an attractive woman, you're an accomplished woman, you're a talented woman, and there's no reason why any right-thinking man would not want to gravitate towards you. When you shut a lot of people or emotions out, you also shut the ability to love. Have you been able to find that ability to love somebody else again?
I didn't stop loving. I have a son to love.
No, I'm talking about actually not the son part. I know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Your son is going to get married and move on one of these days.
Definitely, yeah. No, I didn't stop loving.
But have you been loving somebody else?
I'm in a relationship, actually.
Okay. Do you mind sharing?
No.
But
it's my private life.
Is it your private life now because of what happened in the past?
I guess so.
You just want to keep everybody out?
Yes.
And is your partner sharing this same?
Yes.
Does he have a history as well? Has he been in a relationship before, or are you?
Every single person I've been in
a marriage before,
or the other. I won't say.
How do you explain this to David? He's going to be 9. How does he see you, and how does he see Stella? How does he see his dad? How do you 3 explain what is going on to him?
Like they will say, when we get to the bridge, we'll cross it.
Oh, he hasn't been asking questions now. Come on, you need to talk, Doris. Let's be. The thing about Robbie Minds is that we like to go where nobody wants to go. This new person, how much joy has he brought to your life so far?
A whole lot. a whole lot, I would say.
Would you say he's better than Daniel, your ex?
Obviously, if he's not, I wouldn't be there up
Really?
till now.
Well, usually, some people say that sometimes women have a habit of going for the same type of men.
No.
What makes this man different?
You have to be, you have to be